Hi, I'm Orla, and one of the joys of teaching for me is to blend mindfulness practice with great poetry. Poetry has the power to jolt us off autopilot. It awakens our natural awareness in this moment, and it can bridge kind of the immediate, ordinary moment with a sense of something that is deeper meaning, maybe a sense of belonging to something more vast, more profound. In our practice, we don't treat poetry intellectually. So I have a PhD in English literature, and I continually have to release the critical, analytical side of things for me so that I can immerse myself in a poem. Kind of like getting into a bath. It's not an intellectual experience. So I really allow myself to come into direct contact with a poem. And we meet poems kind of like we meet people, that some days our friends are in a good mood and some days they might confuse us or be different, and we might be different as well. So our relationship with a poem can constantly change. It doesn't need to be one thing. And there isn't even any pressure to understand it. We don't always have to comprehend. What we need to do is experience. So we allow ourselves to be present with kindness and curiosity. And then we blend in mindfulness practices into this space. So loving kindness, deep relaxation, practices to nurture gratitude or joy or connection. And so without any effort, there can be a blossoming. You know, it's like that line from T.S. Eliot that says the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and to know the place for the first time. So with this practice, we allow ourselves to explore outwards with energy in order to come home very deeply to ourselves. And I thought I would share a taster with you. So this is an excerpt from a poem that I practice with, I would say every single day. It appears in some form. So either at the beginning of a sitting practice, or when I'm walking, or when I notice my thoughts are whirling a little bit, I come back and I allow myself to rest in these words. And I would say it a few times over. And the way we tend to engage with poetry is that the first time we listen with our critical minds, we're quite grasping intellectually at the words we know, words we don't know. Is the poem familiar? What does it mean? So it takes a couple of repetitions for something in us to just soften, and kind of our mind softens so that our whole being can encounter the poem just as we are and just as it is in that moment. So this is an excerpt from Deep is the Hunger by Howard Thurman. So you can allow yourself to be comfortable just where you are, whether you're on a chair, sofa, the floor, just really bringing your awareness all the way back to your body, sensing the weight of your body being supported just where it is. Our body knows to relax on our out-breath. So on your next out-breath, you can allow yourself to give a little more weight to the floor, to the chair, to the sofa. So we really have a sense of our body at ease. I abandon all that I think I am. I abandon all that I think I am. All that I hope to be, all that I believe I possess. I let go of the past. I withdraw my grasping hand from the future. And in the great silence of this moment, I alertly rest my soul. I abandon all that I think I am, all that I hope to be, all that I believe I possess. I let go of the past. I withdraw my grasping hand from the future. And in the great silence of this moment, I alertly rest my soul. I abandon all that I think I am, all that I hope to be, all that I believe I possess. I let go of the past. I withdraw my grasping hand from the future. And in the great silence of this moment, I alertly rest my soul. In the great silence of this moment, I alertly rest my soul. And you can release your attention. I've been practicing with that poem for some years, and there's a strong connection now. There's a strong trust with the poem as a doorway that can open into a space of safety and stillness. It's almost like it creates a clearing around me in which I can rest. So thank you so much for sampling this practice together, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you would like to explore more, you can follow the link and see the opportunities coming up for more mindfulness and poetry. Take good care of your precious self.